lot about my personal life and my relationships and all was written, and then it was talked about. I chose to be respectful about it. I never gave a statement. But and a lot of people will have a lot of judgment about me, my brother, what background we come from, who we are as people. But you will not know until I tell you, no? My love language is like spending time.
Okay.
So someone flew from New York to have lunch with me.
So are you the bad boy with a good heart?
I think so.
Is there something that you don't play? Musical instruments. I'm sure you play the guitar. 100%.
I don't play with hearts.
Would you call yourself a romantic though?
Very much.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've written songs and all, like.
Really?
Yeah. I think the separation just taught me very early in life that your heart can break. And
Well put.
yeah, and I think that is a very important learning in a human being's life.
Yeah.
Because I think a heartbreak, rejection, empty pockets, these things teach you in life more than anything else can.
Hello everybody, I'm Rudrani and welcome to Zoom Speak Easy. Today I have a very special guest and we are going to find out how he is, who he is and what is he. This Pahariya brother is authentically himself, is unafraid to show who he is to you and also is super excited. I'm talking about Veer. Thank you for joining in.
Thank you so much, Rudrani, for having me here.
जब आप डेब्यू कर रहे होते हो बहुत सारी एडवाइस मिलती है आपको, ऐसे रहो वैसे रहो, पर मुझे नहीं लगता है आप कुछ एडवाइस ले रहे हो, आप जो हो वो हो.
और मेरा ये थॉट था और मुझे नहीं लगता है मैं ज़िंदगी भर ऐसा था, पर कोविड के बाद थोड़ा मैं ऐसे सोचने लगा, थोड़े थॉट्स आने लगे कि लाइफ सिर्फ एक ही बार मिलती है तुम्हें और अगर तुम्हें कलाकार बनना है, जो मुझे हमेशा बनना था, जहाँ तक मुझे याद है 4-5 साल की उम्र में मुझे पता था कि मुझे इसी में कुछ करना है, एक्टिंग में, अभिनय में कुछ करना है. तो एक वॉइस, एक इंडिविजुअलिटी, एक ओरिजिनलिटी होनी बहुत ज़रूरी है. क्योंकि आज के टाइम में सब एक दूसरे को कॉपी कर रहे हैं, तो अलग कैसे रहेंगे. और जहाँ तक मैंने बड़े अपने आइडल्स रहे हैं, भले वो एक्टिंग में हो या बड़े रॉक स्टार्स, म्यूजिशियंस हो, उन सब की एक आवाज़ रही है और वही हमेशा रहेगी. भले हम जिंदगी में इस धरती पे रहे ना रहे, वो ही रहेगी. तो एक वो मैंने हमेशा कोशिश रखी है कि एक मैं अलग रहूं सबसे.
You come from an affluent, influential family, and they, like I said in the beginning, the internet knows whatever they've heard, right? But today I want to hear how it was for growing up for you. You said 5 साल की उम्र में मुझे पता था कि मैं एक्टिंग करूँगा.
Right.
Very different from the background that you come from of business and politics and everything else. Where did that start, and how was it growing up in that family and then, you know, finally finding your own foot?
Firstly, I don't think any artist journey is easy. Especially somebody who wants to be first generation artist in the family.
Yeah.
It's very difficult अपने family को convince करने, अपने घर को छोड़ने और बॉम्बे या जहाँ पे भी उनका काम है वहाँ आके वो ड्रीम फॉलो करने. तो मेरे लिए भी कुछ वैसा ही था, स्पेशली क्योंकि मेरी फैमिली में लोगों ने इतना कुछ अचीव किया है, तो मेरे लिए आसान रास्ता वही होता अगर मैंने उन्हीं का करियर पाथ चूज़ किया होता. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर मैं शायद बिजनेस करता तो शायद क्योंकि उन्होंने इतनी मेहनत करी इतने साल, मेरे लिए शायद वो इजी एंट्री हो जाती और ज़्यादा एक्सपोजर हो जाता और एक्सपीरियंस हो जाता. पर क्योंकि मैंने चुना था कि मुझे हमेशा एक कुछ अलग करना था अपनी ज़िंदगी में और मेरा ये पैशन था, मैं मर सकता हूँ इस काम के लिए. तो और मुझे कभी ऐसा लगता नहीं था कि मैं काम कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि मुझे इतना मज़ा आता था. जैसे मैंने कहा कि मैंने भी आपके बहुत इंटरव्यूज़ देखे जो आप लेते हो, एंड आई हैव ग्रोन अप वाचिंग जूम, यू नो, एंड जूम ने ये सपना बेचा है हम जैसे लोगों को. और मुझे लगता है कि एक अगर मुझे पता था कि अगर मैं इसमें कुछ करूँगा तो क्योंकि एक चीज़ नेचुरली आती है और क्योंकि मैं मेहनत और शिद्दत से काम करने के लिए तैयार हूँ, तो एंड में कुछ सब ठीक ही हो जाएगा. कुछ ना कुछ एक ऑडियंस मिल जाएगी कि कोई प्यार दे देगा और वो हो ही जाएगा. तो मैंने उस चीज़ को रखा और वो विश्वास रखा अपने आप में और फिर हाँ बाकी भगवान पे छोड़ दिया.
आई थिंक जब अपने बड़े भाई का डेब्यू हो रहा होता है, राइट, ही कॉल्स यू दादा प्यार से, एंड तो द फैमिली इज एक्साइटेड. ही पुट आउट दिस रियली क्यूट इमोशनल ब्रदर पोस्ट फॉर you. He wrote, some of my earliest memories of you, Dada, are of you mimicking dances, performing skits and reenacting movie scenes for our family and guests.
Yeah.
Your love for cinema developed faster than your milk teeth. Your passion, attention to detail and dedication, even skipping meals to achieve one ab has inspired me. He says that much like you, he stood by his team and protected them and embodied the motto, we will never leave one of us behind. So, basically, he says that you're playing this patriot who is who's reckless, who's like you say all of
Breaking
that
rules,
rebel,
yeah.
but he's guided by loyalty, and it's very like who you are. So this is something. This is my introduction to who you might be because your brother wrote this post. Very interesting. I want you to comment on it and tell me how you've grown up, because genuinely I feel like he's that younger brother who is in awe of what you're doing.
Yeah. No, he's amazing, and I'm very blessed, and it makes me very emotional when you read it also. So I just read it very fast because I was like, I'll start crying. You know how family is. So that is a very personal bond, and he's my closest friend and my confidant. And I think it's because of him that I had the guts to, leave everything and just focus on this and make it because I think क्योंकि we grew up together, he knew how passionate I was about this. And I know like a lot of people will say things that, oh, you come from this family, it must be easy for you and all.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, ma'am, when I'm on screen, you are not going to see who is who and all. The end product will stay forever, right? So unless you have worked for it and unless you know that you give it 100%, it's going to show that वो little that that cheating or like shortcut and all वो सब दिख जाएगा. तो at the end, if you want to play a long game in this, उसमें मेहनत और वो तैयारी बहुत ज़रूरी है. तो मेरे भाई ने मेरी तैयारी देखी है और how much I have put effort in this for so many years, and I think like hopefully that should come out. And in terms of your other question, the character, it's
there are similarities, no, a little bit.
How do I say? Now today it's my first interview after I happened to meet the family of the war hero that I'm playing. Squadron leader A B Devayya, महावीर चक्र. 65 की जंग में वो एक इकलौते पायलट थे जिन्होंने हमें ये जंग जिताई थी. और he belonged to a family in Coorg in Karnataka, and he flew against the orders. He was rebellious. He did not take orders from his seniors, but उनमें एक जुनून था कि उन्हें मरना है इस देश के लिए, और उनका दूसरा पैशन था फ्लाइंग. तो मुझे लगता, और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट बात ये है कि उन्होंने सिर्फ ये रूल तोड़ा ताकि उनके भाई जो उनके बाकी सोल्जर्स है और बाकी पायलट्स है उनके सामने खतरा ना आए. तो he stood in the face of danger, and that is when the hero comes. So I think with that I relate a lot to that character because I feel my journey is also like this. Like I am a very loyal person to my family and my friends. और मेरे लिए भी ऐसे ही डेंजर के सामने खड़े होना जैसे था ये. तो हाँ, वो बहुत कॉमन फैक्टर है. एंड मेरे लिए बहुत सौभाग्य की बात है कि आई एम गिविंग अ ट्रिब्यूट टू सच अ ग्रेट वॉर हीरो जो हमारी जनरेशन और आने वाली जनरेशन को ज़्यादा कुछ पता नहीं है उनके बारे में. तो वाया दिस फिल्म और इस फिल्म के द्वारा मुझे ये मैसेज उन तक पहुँचाने का मौका मिलेगा.
You spoke about meeting the family. मैंने देखा आपने of course एक बहुत ही प्यारा post किया था. Even she put out this beautiful post, really acknowledging you as a person also. It must be a kind of validation that every person who's playing the role that you're getting would have wanted. Are you feeling a little relieved and also emotional?
रुद्रानी 3-3.5 साल पहले मैंने ये इस फिल्म की तैयारी शुरू करी थी, और जो स्क्वाड्रन लीडर महावीर चक्र ए बी देवैया हैं उनको मैंने मतलब अपना बाइबल बना लिया था. मुझे उनके बारे में सब पता था, जो भी अवेलेबल था बुक्स में, हिस्ट्री बुक्स में, 65 वॉर बुक्स में, इंटरनेट पे. और मुझे पता है उनकी वाइफ, जो आपने देखा होगा हमारे एसेट्स जो आए हैं यूनिट्स फिल्म के, उसमें हाउ शी इज़ वेटिंग फॉर हिम फॉर 23 ईयर्स. तो जब मैं वहाँ दरवाजे पे मैंने देखा मिसेस देवैया, मुझे गूज़बम्स नहीं, मुझे रोना आने लग गया क्योंकि आई हैव बीन सो अटैच्ड टू दिस स्टोरी. एंड आई रिमेंबर द टाइम कि जब मैंने ये कहानी सुनी थी एंड हाउ आई फेल्ट अबाउट इट. तो जब उसको रियल देखा, लाइक दीज आर रियल पीपल एंड शी इज़ 90 years old एंड देयर मस्ट बी सम कनेक्शन फ्रॉम गॉड कि दैट शी हैड टू वेट फॉर दिस डे कि सबसे पहले उनको उनके हस्बैंड को उनकी ड्यू जो रिस्पेक्ट थी वो जंग के 23 years बाद मिली, 23 साल बाद मिली. और अभी जंग को 60 साल हो गए, 1965 to 2025. 60 साल बाद वापस हुआ ताकि आने वाले 60 साल के लिए लोग याद रखें कि वो क्या थे और कौन थे और क्या किया उन्होंने हमारे देश के लिए. तो मेरे लिए एक बहुत ही सरियल मोमेंट था, बहुत ही इमोशनल मोमेंट था, और मुझे आज भी विश्वास नहीं हो रहा है कि मैं फैमिली को मिल चुका हूँ. और होपफुली आपको फिल्म के द्वारा भी ये लगेगा.
I'm sure, of course.
जी.
हम बात करेंगे about busting myths, जिसे
जी।
कहते हैं हम, है ना? Because like I said, like you also said, that a lot of people will assume that I come from a certain family, or, you know, a certain political background, so it was easy for me to make friends here. I want to hear your story of how it was for you. How it was for you to break through. अच्छा, acting करना है पता है. How did you go about it? And where did you go about it? Were there friends in the industry that you finally made? You know, did you get any advices that helped you? वो क्या था? वो जानना है मुझे आपसे.
सो रुद्रानी, जैसे मैंने कहा कि मुझे हमेशा ये पैशन, एक जुनून था अंदर कुछ करने का कलाकारी में. तो मैं वैसे एज अ पर्सन काफ़ी इंट्रोवर्टेड हूँ, पर मुझे पता था कि ये पब्लिक लाइफ में अगर आना है तो बोलने आना चाहिए और अपने आप को बेचना आना चाहिए.
जी बिल्कुल.
तो रिजर्वेशंस तो काफ़ी थी, क्योंकि मैं ये तो चूज़ नहीं कर सकता मैं पैदा कहाँ हुआ हूँ, तो मैं उसे कैसे बदल सकता हूँ. जो मेरी असलियत है वो है.
बिल्कुल.
पर मेरी ज़िंदगी, मैं चाहता था कि मैं इसका मेन कैरेक्टर बनूं और जो मेरी स्टोरी हो वो मेरी स्टोरी हो, क्योंकि आज हम रहेंगे कल नहीं रहेंगे, पर मैं चाहता था कि आने वाले जनरेशन्स के लिए जहाँ तक लोग मुझे याद रखेंगे, मेरे काम के द्वारा मुझे याद रखें.
खुद के बलबूते पे ना.
जी. और जो भी मैं काम करूँगा ना एज एन आर्टिस्ट, वही रहता है. अगर मैं पेंटर हूँ तो पेंटिंग हमेशा के लिए रहेगी.
जी.
मैं एक सॉन्ग राइटर हूँ तो सॉन्ग हमेशा के लिए
बिल्कुल.
रहेगा. तो इन टर्म्स ऑफ दैट, पर जैसे मैं स्कूल में था, मैंने अपने आप को बाहर मतलब प्रेजेंट करना शुरू किया. तो मैं ड्रामा करता था स्कूल में और गाने गाता था. मैंने सेल्फ टॉट में पियानो प्लेयर हूँ, गिटार प्लेयर हूँ, और मैंने कला में काफ़ी कुछ चीज़ों में अपना टच, हर चीज़ ट्राई करी है मैंने. पर मेरा पैशन सबसे ज़्यादा अभिनय में ही था, एक्टिंग में ही था. और मैंने डायरेक्शन, राइटिंग वो सब किया है. और मुझे ये पता था कि मैं ज़्यादा थोड़ा अंडर कॉन्फिडेंट इंसान हूँ, क्योंकि मैं इंट्रोवर्टेड हूँ, पर मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस मेरे काम से आता था. तो मैंने अपने आप को तैयार किया और हर चीज़ सीखी और बहुत वक्त बिताया है सेट्स पे, म्यूज़िक स्टूडियो में, साउंड डिज़ाइन सीखा है, इंजीनियरिंग, साउंड इंजीनियरिंग सीखी है, मिक्सिंग मास्टरिंग सीखी है. और एक चीज़ वो बहुत नेचुरली आती थी मुझे कि जब एक फिल्म का शॉट होता था, मुझे पता चलता था कि ये कैसा ट्रीटमेंट होगा, क्या शॉट्स होते हैं, विदाउट लाइक गोइंग टू फिल्म स्कूल एंड ऑल दैट. सिमिलरली म्यूजिक में भी, जैसे मैं गाने सुनता था, मुझे मल्टी ट्रैक्स में ब्रेक कर पाता था विदाउट नोइंग एनी थियोरी ऑफ म्यूजिक. तो वो हुआ. पर जैसे मेरा कॉलेज ख़त्म हुआ, एक्चुअली कॉलेज के द्वारा मैंने एक यूट्यूब चैनल खोला और वहाँ पे मेरी एक ऑडियंस बनने लगी और मुझे कॉलेज फेस्टिवल्स में बुला के लोग पैसे देने लगे परफॉर्म करने के लिए. तो वहाँ से एक वैलिडेशन मिलने लगी कि हाँ, कुछ चल रहा है, लोगों को पसंद आ रहा है, कनेक्ट हो रहा है. तो एक बार एक कलाकार को एक ऑडियंस मिल जाती है, उससे बड़ी वैलिडेशन चाहिए ही नहीं कलाकार को.
बिल्कुल.
तो वहाँ से कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ता गया. फिर फिल्म एक बहुत ही बड़ी चीज़ होती है और बहुत स्टेक्स हाई होते हैं उसके. तो मैंने काम बहुत किया है. अलोन पे मैंने एज एन इंटर्न काम किया, और फिर मैंने बाजार किया, सत्यमेव जयते पे प्री प्रोडक्शन में काम किया था, और फिर भेड़िया हुई, और भेड़िया के बाद म्यूजिक और लॉन्ग जर्नी होके फिर होते 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 स्काई फॉल्स.
ऑफ कोर्स वील टॉक अबाउट भेड़िया. Okay, this is the one, right? बहुत सारे multiple pictures थे. I think there's more with the cast, and you'd written, you were an assistant and a body double for Varun Dhawan. Can we talk about that? That is so interesting. So I want to see वो confidence कहाँ से मिली and how did that work out?
फर्स्टली रुद्रानी, आई थिंक मुझे एक्शन और VFX में बहुत दिलचस्पी है और मैंने काफ़ी रिसर्च किया उसके बारे में. मुझे जब ये पता चला कि एक वेयरवुल्फ फिल्म होने वाली है, तो मैं बहुत ही ज़्यादा एक्साइटेड हो गया, क्योंकि हमने हॉलीवुड में इतनी फिल्में देखी है, यू नो. तो फिर जब ये अपॉर्चुनिटी आई, मैं हर चीज़ करने के लिए तैयार था. और आपको जैसे पता है, एक असिस्टेंट, मुझे बहुत रिस्पेक्ट है एक असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर के लिए. ज़्यादातर लोग जानते नहीं हैं कि वो उनका सिर्फ डायरेक्शन का काम नहीं होता. दे हैव टू डू लॉजिस्टिक्स, दे हैव टू मैनेज एनिमल्स, क्लोथ्स, कार्स, व्हीकल्स, एवरीथिंग. इनफैक्ट अगर एक्टर या किसी के जूते पे भी अगर कुछ हो तो उनको अपने टी शर्ट से साफ करना पड़ेगा. तो मुझे उनके लिए बहुत ज़्यादा इज्जत है. वो बैकबोन है एक फिल्म की. तो मैं अपने आप को, मैंने जो मुझे अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली भेड़िया पे असिस्ट करने की, तो मैं हर चीज़ करने के लिए तैयार था. और क्योंकि एक एक्शन फिल्म थी जिसमें इट्स क्रेजी कि क्लाइमैक्स में कोई हीरो हीरोइन नहीं है, दो भेड़िए हंटर्स को अटैक कर रहे हैं. तो मैं इतना एक्साइटेड हो गया कि मुझे वो सब एक्शन करने मिलेगा और वो सब. तो हाँ, काफ़ी अमेजिंग एक्सपीरियंस रहा. ज़ीरो अरुणाचल प्रदेश में शूट करना, चाइना बॉर्डर पे, और जंगल में हमने ज़्यादातर शूट किया, नाइट्स में शूट किया, फुल मून नाइट दिखाना था वो. तो हाँ, कमाल का एक्सपीरियंस था. मुझे एक्टर्स के साथ लाइंस करने मिले और एक सच अमेजिंग कास्ट इन दैट, सच ग्रेट टैलेंटेड धुरंधर परफॉर्मर्स आर देयर, तो उनके साथ मुझे ये करने का मौका मिला एंड हाँ मज़ा आया।
You must have been Akshay Kumar's best friend. Because this is what Akshay Kumar likes doing. Action, being on time, discipline. And I feel like you have all those qualities. आपकी और अक्षय जी की दोस्ती हुई होगी काफ़ी अच्छी during the shoot of Skyforce. In a way. You can call it friendship or you can call it like mentorship or whatever.
I think mentorship is the right word. I think, you know, between shots मैंने उनसे काफ़ी advice मांगी है.
Really? Tell me an advice that you actually think is great.
He just said कि, you know, I said sir आप इंडस्ट्री में इतने साल आपने survive किया है, you know, through the highs and lows, जितना उन्होंने देखा है शायद किसी ने देखा होगा. तो he just said, he was like बेटा I have always you know worked hard and kept my head down and yeah, and I never take anything personally. People will say 100 things, but you believe in yourself. You know, I never you know counted on anyone to give me work and all. I did all kinds of films, and some fired for me, some didn't, but I kept working, and that's why I'm here.
Which is great advice.
So.
Fantastic. I also say that because I don't remember the last time I saw someone who's debuting actually hang from the helicopter and come in entry. बहुत कम लोग, you know, because it looks easy, but if you really know the nitty-gritties of how action कैसे होता है without being injured to perform such tasks, I think is incredible. And I saw that confident. I was seeing that video, and I'm like, you definitely know what you're doing. I'm sure you have more to add to that. And like I said, that's why I said, I am sure Mr. Akshay Kumar loves you because I mean he's among the few people who actually does entry like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
तो रुद्रानी 1.5 साल ऑलमोस्ट 2 साल पहले ये फिल्म मतलब लॉक हुई थी
जी.
और मैं इस पे लॉक हुआ था अक्षय सर के आने के बाद, तो 2 साल लग गए उनको मिलने को. तो मैंने अपने आप को तैयार कर दिया था कि दिस इज गोइंग टू हैपन.
करेक्ट.
तो आई पुट माई सेल्फ आउट देयर. आई एम नॉट रियली एन एड्रेनलिन जंकी आउट से, पर मैं आई डिड लाइक यू सॉ माई ट्रेनिंग इन अ स्टंट प्लेन, पुल्ड 5-6 Gs टू गेट दैट एक्सपीरियंस. मैंने स्काई डाइविंग करी है, मैंने समुंदर में छलांग मारी है, मैंने हर चीज़ करी है इसमें. तो जब मौका आया था एक्शन करने का एंड ऑल, कि मुझे 1 सेकंड का हेजिटेशन ना हो, फियर ना हो. और वर्कआउट भी मैंने किया है. मैंने जो अक्षय सर करते जैसे बॉडी वेट कैलिस्थेनिक्स, उसमें भी अपने आप को मैंने 2 साल के लिए तैयार किया था कि मैं बॉडी वेट वो मसल अप्स कर सकूँ, 50 kg पुल अप्स कर सकूँ एंड ऑल दैट. बिकॉज यू नो अक्षय सर is he's so fit even today, and I'm not just saying because I know it's so cliched to say that his discipline this thing, but I've seen it with my own eyes. You know, I got the good fortune of working out with him. 108 pull-ups, 108 push-ups, 108 dips.
Crazy.
Let's go one more round, like that. And his dedication is something else. You know, when he's shooting night and all that, every day he would do it. So I have some amazing videos working out with him, and he can beat a person like me, can beat a 20-year-old in his fitness.
So I think it comes from that.
Incredible, yeah. There's so much to learn.
And that is why that confidence? That is why...
I'm so glad that, you know, the universe pushed me in such a difficult thing in my first film, that I put myself out there to push. So now I feel that I have the experience of 4 or 5 films in one film.
Are you today, have you made peace with that fact completely? Does it still make you uncomfortable sometimes that probably, especially post of this film, we will not be able to live his own private life? I mean, you can try, but everybody has a phone and you're always going to be filmed.
I think Rudrani, like ever since I was a little kid, my life has been in public domain.
Yeah.
My parents had a very public split.
Yes.
And I think 2006 or something, that came everywhere. There was no social media, but that time Times of India में भी आना, Hindustan Times में भी आना, it was a very, like I would say, like uncomfortable place to be as a child.
Yeah.
But that was always written about. So when I would enter a room, whoever I would meet, they would know that. Because that was the only medium at that point.
Sure.
After that, I think a lot about my personal life and my relationships and all was written in 2015 onwards.
Yes.
And then it was talked about. I chose to be respectful about it. I never gave a statement. I never put anything on my social media.
For the women in your life also.
Yeah, I think like, you know, it's not my place. And that time I was not in public life, right? So I'm not, but and a lot of people will have a lot of like, you know, vehemence and judgment about me, my brother, what background we come from, who we are as people. But you will not know until I tell you, no?
Absolutely.
And what is the point in holding a mic and telling you मैं ऐसा हूँ वैसा हूँ? Time will tell. If I'm putting on an act right now, 5 साल बाद तो पता ही चल जाएगा.
जी जी बिल्कुल.
तो मैंने अपने आप को काबू में रखा और मुंह बंद रखा और वो काम बात करेगा, ऐसे मैंने सोचा.
So today, is that discomfort still there? Because I don't know, I see that of course, you respect the paps, so you respect when you're going there. But do you miss that you will not have probably those private moments again? And is it difficult to really protect your romantic life or love life when you are in a position like yours? And I'm sure you want to have that someday, right? So.
I mean, even if it's not there, people write that I'm seeing this one, dating this one, that one. So what can I do about it?
If you're seen with anybody and spotted anywhere.
Yeah, man, yeah. But, for the respect of the woman, I
Yeah.
don't like that, It doesn't
Yeah.
matter about me, about them. It's very, very demeaning and disrespectful, I feel. But, having said that, I'm a very normal, private person anyway. Like I told you, I only order at home. मैं घर पे खाना खाता हूँ.
You stop going out only.
Don't like going out.
Really?
Yeah, you will not see me out eating.
So there's very few, I mean, except for, I don't even remember the particular few parties or few like that, you genuinely haven't been spotted too much also.
I'll only go if a friend will request me, ki come support my event and all. Like I told you, I'm a loyal friendly person.
That's true.
And like for me, like brotherhood and family and friends are everything. So if something like that, then I'll go out of my way, I'll post for them, I'll go. Other than that, I don't, not for my own person.
Now let's talk about how brothers and family has reacted to your decision of debuting and the trailer.
Yeah.
I wanted to start with Shikhar. I saw his post, so I understand that.
Yeah.
And because we're talking about Shikhar, I have to point out, I have picture proofs of them. Actually, literally in most of your posts going, anything you put out where they're saying superstar and like both Janhvi and Shikhar. And I think that's the kind of cheerleaders you need in life. You need to have people like that, right? Because there are so many people saying so much, but your family's opinions will always matter.
Correct.
You put this picture out and Shikhar is like, okay, lean machine. Janhvi is like, whoa, star. I love that. And you see the genuine love and excitement that they have for you, both Janhvi
I think that picture is the day I got papped for the first time.
Oh, really? Yeah. It must have been quite the moment.
Yeah.
Tell me, I want to know.
I think it was before Skyforce was announced, 2nd October 2023 announced hui thi. And there I got papped for the first time with the moosh also. So I was like, a little nervous. It always is new, na? To just go and stand in front of the photographers and this.
Yeah.
So I'm learning. I think like it's still new for me. And I'm putting myself out. And that time it was the first time. So they supported a lot.
Yeah, but otherwise also tell me how it must have been to have, Shikhar I know is in the business, but to have someone like a Janhvi who's in the business already to cheer for you, and probably always feels comforting that you have people who are there who you can always discuss things with. वो ज़रूरी होता है, to have someone to discuss who understands the business as well.
To be honest, Rudrani, I really, really respect Janhvi as an artist.
Yeah.
Because if you look at her film choices, she could have chosen the big films which are more commercial and big numbers, but she wanted to prove her acting mettle. So I really have respect for that. She really loves movies and she loves performing and she loves pushing her limits. So that's something जिसमें मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेरणा मिली है. And I really enjoy her choice of films, like I said, and it means a lot that she's supporting.
Not just them, I see a lot of people really like Rasha, everybody sort of commenting and saying like it's I think the industry is happy that they have someone that they know is going to be a part of this fraternity.
I think it's Rasha, firstly, like talking about her, I think she's very promising and all the best to her. She has a release coming up. Yeah, I think she's very... But we actually bonded on the fact that we have our debuts at around the same time. And with the rest of the industry, I think I lived in Mumbai for the last, after college. So, and I worked behind the scenes, so that's why I know Varun and Preity and etc. So I think they've supported for that reason, because they've seen me like grow in my journey from then, like as a clapper to behind the clap. Yeah,
they must be super proud as well. Veer, if I tell you, of your closest circle today, who will they be? I know some, of course, your family will be there, but your closest circle of friends who you can call anytime you want to, when you're feeling down and under, or otherwise, to celebrate sweet moments. Who are they, and what do you feel about them now?
I think my best friends have been the same who I've had since I was 3 years old. I went to a play school called Sunflower, and I have pictures of that. And those are my friends. Nobody is in the industry, and I can go and tell them anything, and they will tell me anything, and they will give me proper feedback. I think maybe 3 or 4 people in my friend group have not seen my trailer also, because they're so away. They don't live in Mumbai also.
But it's kind of nice, right? Keeps you a
I
little
love
more
it. It's
grounded.
humbled. No, over here in the film industry, everyone's like, oh, this film had done this. This actor has done this. This actor is doing this. They don't care. It's a very small and insignificant thing for them.
Yeah.
So I think it's very important. And I think, like, you know, whenever I want to cut off and all, I leave the city and I go and I'll spend time with them wherever they are.
Yeah.
And it's very good. A lot of fun.
Very good. What did you learn from watching your parents with the way they dealt with it, and then moving ahead now, because you know you have a beautiful bond with your mother as well.
Yeah.
So a beautiful picture you put up of hers. What did you learn about relationships? And today, what is your idea of love and relationships?
I think the separation just taught me very early in life that your heart can break. And
So well put.
yeah, and I think that is a very important learning in a human being's life.
Yeah.
Because I think a heartbreak, rejection, empty pockets, these things teach you in life more than anything else can. So when that happened, I accepted that that is a part of life. And then it's important to be true to yourself, and the outcome should not matter. For example, if I love somebody, or I love acting, or I love this movie, I should not expect that to love me back. It should be, it's okay to be one-sided.
Like
It's okay to be one-sided. That's what I love.
Wow, that's a very selfless way to look at it. Is really, you think it's like, have you been in situations where you felt it's one-sided and you've been okay with it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, it's very selfless. I don't think you've not expected the love back.
No.
Really? And
Yeah.
how does that work? It doesn't bother you?
Like example of this film also, like this my acting journey, I loved it for so long, I wanted it for so long.
Okay.
It took so many years.
In romantic relationships, though, being that selfless that you're okay with not wanting love back isn't that not painful and hurtful?
Honestly, I feel like this career takes, and this job takes everything of you. So I have put everything on the back burner and put this in the front.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. But are there genres you think like you would be a fantastic challenge to you, and you're like, you know, look at me, I can do it?
Yeah.
What are those genres of
I want to
films?
be the bad guy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because you said that, there's a picture of you that says bad boy with a good heart or something like that.
That's
I
me.
should
That's what this interview should be called.
a bad boy with a good heart. But a very, very badass picture,
Cool,
I must
na?
say.
I think
Very
we were shooting
cool.
in London for Skyforce. So I think middle of the shot, they quickly changed the clothes and came
Really?
out. Yeah. We had a
Look it.
vintage motorcycle there. And all
It's
that
fantastic with your fantastic leather gloves and all of that.
stuff. You like the motion? No? It's
Yeah.
coming back now. You see everyone's having it.
Yeah, but I think it looks good on you.
Thank you so much.
It does, and the bad boy with a good heart. So are you the bad boy with a good heart?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Define what a bad boy means to you. Let's decode the bad boy with a good heart.
See, I just feel like bad boys are very honest.
Okay.
What they feel, they say.
Okay.
And I think, like I said, like I try to be original in my approach, and that's what it is. So everything like लोगों को अच्छा लगे बुरा लगे ये मैं हूँ.
Would you call yourself a romantic though?
Very much.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's the most romantic thing you've done?
I've written songs and all like.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It will come back right after Skyforce. You will see my music that I've written and made. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I plan to do that.
And whoever knows that song is dedicated to them, na? The one
Yeah.
who's written that song
Yeah,
for.
it's very vague. It's not like so.
It's
you'll
not
be
in the
able to-
face, you won't
yeah,
know.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. You've always written songs, you've written stuff.
When you are alone, there's this one line I read somewhere. अकेली रात बहुत बोलती है, मगर सुन वही सकता है जो खुद भी अकेला हो.
Whoa. Wow, wow, wow.
So,
Love it.
Yeah. So I think that I've spent that time with myself and with my music and stuff and written.
So the romantic, they say artists are always take a lot from heartbreaks. Has
Yeah,
that happened to
yeah.
you?
I
Have you
think-
learned, have you also penned down your thoughts during a heartbreak and they can found solace in it?
Yeah. I think an artist gives his life into what he does. So I think that is very important for an actor and artist to lose everything. Only then you can create, na?
Sure. Okay, in this film you also, because you're talking about romance, Sara and your songs have been getting a lot of love.
It's a good song, huh?
It's a good song. But you got a lot of love. I remember that video got viral when you all were shooting. I think behind the scenes got leaked. And, you know, everybody saw like the BTS and then they started discussing when the song came out about the chemistry that you guys say.
Right.
Is it helpful when your co-star is also a friend? Because then it becomes easier, right? You all can discuss. Did you all do that, or was it just spontaneous, deciding how you're going to do that song, enact it, or in the dialogues?
It was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does it help when your co-star is a friend?
of course.
है ना?
Yeah, honestly, it was very easy and free flowing. We took the directions from the choreographer and the director, and we just went for it. So it was not like some rocket science.
It wasn't. It
No,
was
no.
easy. Do you feel that romance is a genre that is easy for you?
I really enjoyed it.
है ना?
I really enjoyed lip syncing, and I loved it. बहुत मजा आया.
I've gotten some fun pictures,
Yeah.
old pictures of yours, and you'll have to tell me whatever your thoughts are about that picture, okay? Quick ones. Here we go. Are you ready?
My favorite place on earth.
Really?
Ujjain,
Let's
yeah.
talk about it.
शिप्रा रिवर महाकाल मंदिर के बाजू में
जी बिल्कुल. You've written Jai Mahakal.
जय महाकाल. तो मैं यहाँ जब
They
भी
are
जाता हूँ
with
I love it.
abs, and not just one, like Shikhar has said, many.
तो दिस वाज ये एक्चुअली स्काई फोर्स के लुक टेस्ट के पहले था. ये एक दूसरी फिल्म का लुक था.
Oh really?
हाँ, इसलिए मैं शेप में हूँ. ये रोल की डिमांड थी.
Fantastic.
और मेरे लंबे बाल थे जैसे आप
तो ये
देख सकते
दूसरी
हो.
फिल्म कौन सी है?
वो नहीं बनी.
Really?
हाँ, और इसमें दाढ़ी रखी है मैंने. आई थिंक हाँ,
Yeah.
थोड़ा सा वो. Love this place. It's my favorite place to be on earth, and my favorite. If I get any time off, I go to Mahakal only.
I feel like even Shikhar has found spirituality when you see them
Tirupati, yeah.
with Tirupati, with Janhvi and all of that. Has spirituality impacted you, changed you as a person in the way I see both you and your brother connecting it, like Mahakal being an example?
I think so, na. It's important. What does religion, what does spirituality teach us? Now we're getting into like too much of this, but I'll just
Sure.
keep it on surface level.
Bilkul, bilkul.
The crux of it, religion and God and everything, is to just teach us to be a good person.
Sure,
That you are not God. There is somebody who has created and who's above you.
sure.
So that is important, and this keeps you grounded and keeps you humble and makes you appreciate things in life and be grateful.
Beautifully
yeah.
put. Okay, very old picture. We went to all your fan accounts. It's actually your fan accounts that I've taken.
I'm nervous. Oh.
It's cute. Why are you nervous?
This was actually 1 month before that last picture only that you showed.
Really?
Yeah.
So contrastingly different though.
Yeah.
है ना?
I look very different, clean shaven and long hair and all.
Where was this? Is this a friend's party?
No, this is in my house.
This is in your
My
house?
mom's house. My mom's house.
With all your friends?
Yeah. I grew up with them in my class.
You grew up with them,
Yeah.
the one you were telling friends.
No, these are my class, yes.
Okay, of course. Of course, Orry.
The man, the myth.
The myth. Tell us, what is this
This
moment?
was, a couple of years ago.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just
How was
normal,
it?
you know, the magic touch. But इसमें magic touch नहीं मिल रहा है.
नहीं मिल रहा है. You have, but the other picture that he put recently had the magic touch.
Yeah, yeah.
You've been blessed by Orry, so you have no worry.
Yeah.
है ना?
Yeah.
But how is your friendship with Orry? He's such a fun person.
Yeah, I know him since 2014, I think.
Yeah.
When I started alone that same time.
Correct.
And I always saw, oh wow, this is Skyforce time, I think.
Yeah, it's
हाँ,
lovely.
मुझे हाँ. So yeah, he's very driven, very intelligent. He knows who he is, what he wants, and what his strength is. So, lot of respect for him. Because he's a name now and in our country, and everybody knows him.
But tell me, how is it bonding with Ranveer? I'm sure you must have, obviously.
Honestly, we launched the trailer in Audi 2 in
Okay.
PVR Juhu.
Okay.
ये वही थिएटर था जहाँ पे मैंने फर्स्ट रो में, क्योंकि मुझे टिकट नहीं मिली थी, मैंने बैंड बाजा बारात देखी थी फर्स्ट रो में.
wow, I love
Friday
that.
night show. With my mama I had gone. And it's too surreal because I really respect his journey. The fact that, you know, when he also came, people were saying, Arey, will he make it, this, that and all. And he proved everyone wrong with his acting talent and his versatility. कि उन्होंने इतने अलग-अलग रोल्स करे. उन्होंने अंडरग्राउंड रैपर किया और उन्होंने बादशाह का रोल किया.
Yeah.
And it's really inspiring. And I think I would like to follow his journey on that front, that he is an actor and a performer first, and everything else, you know, whether it's his wedding shows, award shows and all, that is who he is. He's a showman.
Yeah.
But I think at the core of it, as a human being, he's a very simple person, also a family man, with his parents and with his wife and now his daughter. So it's incredible, like very inspiring.
Shikhar's picture with Janhvi.
Oh
I
yeah,
love it.
yeah. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 dogs between 3 houses.
Yeah. But it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
Jackson, Jordan, Saitama, Bhaitama, Danger, Mochi, Panda, Chow, and Momo.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's become a full family now, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah. We love our dogs. And
Fantastic.
they go to swim there. And then ये swim के
Really?
बाद है.
Really?
Yeah, they dried up and then yeah.
I love it. And I think Janhvi is in love. Look at the two of them. It's
Yeah.
adorable, isn't
Beautiful. Yeah, I love them.
it? Love it. Okay. Some fun questions, Veer. You've been doing fantastic. Are you ready?
Always.
Okay. What was the first job that you got and how much were you paid for it?
Internship on a film set,
Okay.
5,000 rupees.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the best compliment you've received from friend, family or fan, anybody?
You look, I see you as squadron leader A B Devayya, not as Veer. You look like a character in the film and you belong in that world.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Who, according to you, is an actor that you are inspired by from this generation?
Vicky Kaushal,
Okay. And you want to give a one-line as to why you think that?
he's so convincing and his conviction is, you will see it in Chava. It's incredible. Like,
The trailer was, oh my god, we're all looking forward
Yeah,
to it. Okay. A cheesy pickup line that might have been used on you.
I don't want to say,
Well, it can be funny.
no, it's not. It's inappropriate.
It's inappropriate. So we are.
Oh,
You
they,
can
they,
guess.
they say, I love your eyes, they're full of sadness.
Oh, wow, that's deep.
Yeah.
This is not a cheesy pickup line. This is a good one. It
Yeah.
might have as well worked on you.
Nah, I won't slip.
Oh, he was Saklonda, as Zakir Khan would say.
Yeah, bilkul.
But no, that is beautiful. I was thinking some funny, some whatever. Okay, the inappropriate ones you all think about. Okay, what has been the best date that you've gone on? Ladies, gentlemen, anybody?
I feel
Listen
like
up.
my love language is like spending time.
Okay.
So someone flew from New York to have lunch with me.
All right then.
The
That is-
standards are high, no?
Standards are really high. That is why he's like, I'm not melting.
Yeah.
The standards are really high. But that is very sweet.
Yeah, very sweet.
How sweet. Okay. The way to Veer's heart is dash.
Honesty,
Okay.
loyalty.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 qualities that you think will help you survive in this industry.
That I don't give a damn. I'm not here to know what is right or wrong. I'm here to do what I want to do. And people will accept me for that. So yeah, that. I'm not here to follow rules. I'm here to create them.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay. A fashion style or statement that you don't like and the one that you do.
I don't like skinny jeans. Yeah, and I don't like hoodies so much.
Then what do you like? What is something that what's a classic style statement that you usually prefer?
So in the journey of this film, I really enjoyed the 60s fashion, and I think
Yeah,
it's coming back now. So I like high-waisted pants. I like Chelsea boots. I like a nice well-cut suit.
A special talent that the world doesn't know about Veer Pahariya.
They don't know.
Doesn't
They have
know.
not seen me play the piano yet, so that they will
You
see.
play the piano as well.
Yeah.
Is there something that you don't play? Musical instruments. I'm sure you play the guitar. 100%.
I don't play with hearts.
That's. Look at his one-liners. Special talent to Veer Pahariya giving those one-liners.
Yeah.
You don't play with hearts.
Yeah, I don't play.
What has been your one way to get over it?
You need to have good friends who tell you that there are bigger things than that.
Oh, that is really cute.
Yeah.
Veer Pahariya's forever crush.
There are 2.
Okay.
Growing up,
Yeah,
you
it
say?
can be any. It can be now.
Yeah.
It can be whenever, whatever you want.
I love Preity Zinta and I love Anushka Sharma.
Both fantastic.
Yeah.
Band Baja, obviously.
No, it was actually Ae Dil Hai Mushkil.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, a director that you really, really want to work with, you can choose 2.
Okay.
And a co-star that you really, really want to collaborate with.
Maybe Prashant Neel.
Interesting choice.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
and maybe Vikramaditya Motwani.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Please,
Yeah.
do it.
I can think right now because we talked about the show
I
and
agree.
all that. So
I agree. Okay, and then 2 co-actors that you would love to collaborate. I know
I'm a-
there's too many,
Yeah.
but at the top of your head, 2 names.
Deepika Padukone,
Ooh.
Rasha Thadani.
Ooh. I have a feeling that there's going to be a film with Rasha and Veer. I think you guys will look good together. It'll be nice on-screen chemistry.
We've discussed and manifested. Let's see now.
I'm manifesting for you here also for
touch
you.
wood.
So it might happen. Okay, I'm going to say a few names and you'll have to tell me a quality you admire in them and a quality you tolerate. Okay. Shikhar Pahariya.
Loyalty,
Fantastic. Janhvi Kapoor.
hunger, inspiration,
Okay. That's a good one. Rasha.
confidence,
Okay. Khushi Kapoor.
passion.
Akshay Kumar.
There's so much legend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sara.
Very passionate,
Fantastic. Varun Dhawan.
humble,
And Preity.
gorgeous.
You're a pro. In the beginning of the interview, you told me, please, be kind and this is new, but you are fantastic because I think being real is what the go-to mantra is here. Thank you so much, Veer. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's
Thank
been
you so
lovely
much,
knowing you a
Zinta.
little better.
Thank you.
And we're all cheering for you. All the very best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Really
much.
means a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.